that like I didn't ride nobody else's. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. What's happening? What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Y'all already know what time it is. I already know what to do. Make sure you guys like this video and subby dub dub. If y'all can tell by the title, I'm gonna give you guys another story time. Honestly, y'all, I kept this story time in the vault because I don't know how to feel about it. People gonna feel away. People gonna be mixy in the comments, and quite frankly, I don't give a. Do you hear me? Not one or two. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Always finna do. And I kept this one in the vault. And remember, y'all, I used to ask y'all on my community post, like, should I do this story time? Should I do this story time? And I never did the story time because I didn't want people to, like, you know what I'm saying, add 2 + 2 together or whatever, you know. But it is what it is. I don't really care anymore. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It happened. Whatever happened, happened. Okay, cool. So if y'all can tell by the title or whatever, I done had my fair share of, you know what I'm saying, rapper dappers, dudes that had money or pretending like they had money, or, you know what I'm saying, blase, 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 blah. So boom, I told y'all how about in one of my other story times, a rapper dapper, that should not be named. I'm not naming nobody. We're not doing that. I'm not gonna be on the blogs no damn where. No. Please. Okay? But he is from Atlanta. I can't say that one. That's all I'm gonna get y'all. But so boom, I be doing my content or whatever, and I guess people be, you know, liking my content and all this extra stuff. I really done blew up. I feel like this year, I feel like I got more, like, I guess not recognition, but I got more you know, famous people, influencers tuning into my content, following me, liking my content or whatever. And I was just like, you know what, okay, so boom, I'm doing my biggest of ones. So boom, a couple months ago, y'all, like, I really been wanting to tell the story time, but I was like, should I or should I not? They ain't gonna believe it anyway, but I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna just tell my mother the truth or whatever. So boom, so this rapper or whatever, he went big or whatever, and I never thought that he would be in my DM. We kind of low-key grew up in the same neighborhood or whatever, and not the same neighborhood, but the same city. I would say the same city. We're not the same neighborhood, the same city or whatever. And, you know, when he blew up, I was like, oh, that's such and such. You know what I'm saying? He used to, you know what I'm saying, be in the hood, so I heard about him and stuff like that right there. And I was just like, okay, cool. So everybody making it. I'm glad to see it. You get what I'm saying? So never in a million years, you know, I hate that when people on social media follow me that knows me, like, from, I guess, childhood lives or back in the day or whatever, like, or they think they know me or they know of me. People swear they know me because somebody else know me. I'm here to tell you, you don't know me. Please come get your own view on me. You know what I'm saying? Before you sit up here and believe what everybody else saying or believe what people saying or whatever. So boom, long story short, he had started following me or whatever, and I followed him. I didn't follow him first. He followed me first, and then I followed him. Let's get that one clear, bitch. So after all the exchanges of follows, you know what I'm saying, I was minding my business, never thought to check my DM, never thought he would DM me. So weeks go by or whatever, I see him watching my story. I said, I am nervous. Stop watching my story. One thing I don't like is a quote-unquote famous person or quote-unquote like person that, like, I don't know, they got some type of status of celebrity, you know what I'm saying, watching me, watching my story, watching what I do, because I be spazzing, especially on that page that he be watching me on. Like, that's my content page, you know what I'm saying. I was like, how do you even find me? But I know how, you know what I'm saying, people are finding me. Somebody really just sat me down and broke it down. It was like, girl, you get all these views, of course people gonna see you. So or whatever. So he hopped in my DM. I didn't know he hopped in my DM until I checked my request like a couple days later or whatever. So I checked my request. I was like, now he in my DM. And he was just like, oh, don't I know you? And I was just like, do you? Do I know you? Do you know me? Shit, do we know each other? What the fuck? So boom, it went on a little bit like that, and I was just like, oh yeah, that's you. I tried to act like I didn't know who he was or whatever. So you know, you gotta play it off, you gotta play it down. You can't never be too thirsty. And y'all, dudes don't like it when I just humble them. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care what's your status. I don't care what's the fame on you, boo. If I don't like you, I don't like you. If I don't want to, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. No. And I always be like, oh, I need to do with some money. I need to do with some money. So this is a dude with some money, and I'm scared. Every time I be scared. Like, I need to learn how to talk to dudes with money, and like see if I can do my biggest one. Cause I don't know how these females, they be, y'all be acting broke or something? Cause honey, the talking or whatever, what you doing, da 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 da. He was just like, oh, I've been one to F with you since back in the day. You know how they always do and all this extra stuff. I was like, oh, so why didn't you? And he was older than me, so I never really even seen him. I seen him around, I heard about him, but I ain't never really seen him like or hanged out with him or ever had a conversation. Like dudes be saying that swear they know me or know of me, and I just be like, you ain't never talked to me a day in your life. You ain't never said 2 words to me. Like, I'll be like, y'all be saying that I guess glowed up, start popping my itch. Now dudes want to come around. Now they want to flock. Now they want to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I was just like, shit, let me see what I can get out of the situation. I know ain't no female, you know what I'm saying, that you hopping in their DM and they not trying to get some type of fun. You get what I'm saying? So I was just beating around the bush, you know. I was like, oh yeah, blah 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 blah. And honestly, I don't even like him like that. I don't like him. He cute and all, but I heard some things. I heard bitch. Once I hear them damn DL rumors. Once I hear them DL rumors, or once I hear a rumor like that, I be real skeptical. Cause baby, sometimes people be lying, but I don't know, or whatever. So, you know, I sit back and observe and watch people before I even sit up there and say, oh, I'm finna meet up with this person. So boom, it took me days and days and days to sit up there and be like, okay, so girl, why don't you just go ahead and do your biggest the ones or whatever. So boom, one day I text him and I was just like, what you doing? And then he was just like, shit, at the studio, whatever. Oh, you want to pull up, blah, 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 or I can send you a black truck. I can come get you, what you need. Like, I want to, you know what I'm saying, get to know you, spend some time with you, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it, let's do it. Like, I'm trying to see what that be like. Maybe, can I do this life or whatever? Can I even, like, you know what I'm saying, entertain a dude that's on that status? Because y'all know dudes with money, they love to cheat. Like, that's one thing about it. Like, they got money, they spend it on the next. Like, I was just like, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So boom, he sent me a little black truck or whatever to the studio. So the black truck, I was like, okay, you can send me a black truck, because I didn't want to drive and I didn't want him coming to my house or whatever. Even though he was gonna have my address, it don't make no fucking sense. But anyway, y'all, I still told him to send a fucking car. So boom, like 45 minutes to an hour, maybe an hour and a half, you know what I'm saying, the truck coming, whatever, I'm already ready, dolled up. I got on my best to best. That's when I had on my little bust down middle part black wavy 30-inch, you get what I'm saying. I had on, you know what I'm saying, my fit. I had on some Jordans. I don't wear heels. I don't wear dresses and heels. So I came in my best, okay? I don't do all that. You get what I'm saying? So I came as myself. I'm not gonna pretend to be nobody else. So I'm looking good, smelling good, you know what I'm saying? I did prepare to, just in case, maybe give it up a little bit. I don't know. You know how they do? You know how they do or whatever? So boom. I get in the black truck or whatever. Of course, I'm tracking my surroundings, looking around, like, okay, where we going, trying to remember where I'm going. I'm texting people, telling them, oh, what I'm doing, where I'm going, and stuff like that. So boom, we pulls up to the studio or whatever. I get in there, it's hella dudes in there, it's smoked out, it's other females in there. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I thought it was gonna be on some me and you type teas. I didn't know your entourage and they just was gonna be here. What the hell am I doing here? So I'm just nervous, everybody looking at me, and I've seen some familiar faces, but I don't think that it was familiar, and people looking at me like, oh, that's, no, bitch, you don't know me. You don't know me. Okay, cool. So he tried to introduce me to everybody. He tried to, like, you know what I'm saying, he was like, what's wrong, what's that look on your face? And I was like, I thought it was gonna be me and you and all this extra stuff. He was like, nah, you know, I'm at the studio, I'm trying to make some music, I'm trying to da 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 da. You know, he was like, I still invite you because I wanted to, you know, still kick shit with you, spend some time with you or whatever. Da 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 da. After a few hours, smoked out that shit, they doing all these things, I'm keeping my eyes to myself, my head is in my phone. I'm like, okay, whatever, whatever, whatever. So when he finally, you know what I'm saying, get out to finish doing what he was doing, making his little hit songs or whatever, I'm sitting up there in the corner faded. They doing other activities that I do not want to participate in. So I kept my shits to myself. So, you know what I'm saying, after all that, it was a long night. It was about like maybe 3-4 o'clock in the morning. I was just like, you know, what's up, you know what I'm saying, what we doing, what's up with me and you or whatever. He was like, well shit, after this we finna, you know what I'm saying, everybody finna go on about their way and we finna, you know what I'm saying, wind down or whatever. So boom, after everybody started leaving, it took too long. 4:30, 5 o'clock in the damn morning, I'm just like, I'm tired, all this extra stuff. So boom, he was just like, oh, so you want to come back to my house, or you know what I'm saying, you want to kick shit here for a minute in the car, or blah 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 blah. Mind you, I'm toe up, young, lit, I'm tired. So then he was like, oh, what you want to do? You want to come back to my house, or you want to, you know, stay in the car and, you know, I'll take you home, blah, 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 what you want to do? And I was just like, we could go to your house. So I was just like, I'm trying to see what that be like. I'm trying to see where he live. I'm trying to see if he got money like that. I'm trying to see like how he been put up or whatever. He was just like, oh, if you want to come to my house, you got to turn your phone off. I was just like, I had to turn my phone off. Why? He was just like, cuz I don't play that. People be setting me up. You already know what they be saying in the streets and stuff. I'm like, I don't know what they be saying. Put me down. Let me know that I don't need to be in the car with you. Let me know people is looking for you so I can get the hell on. You get what I'm saying? So he was just like, no, it's nothing like that. I'm just real cautious, you know, with all my money. I don't want to get, you know what I'm saying, set up, you know, females be on it. I'm saying, I'm not that type of female. Don't ever put me in that category. But he was just like, well, since it's our first time, can you just try to do that once or whatever? And I was just like, I guess. So I turned my phone off, shouldn't have did it, turned my motherfucking phone off. We get to his house, I'm faded. I don't even know where he lived, but it took like 30-40 minutes to get there from the studio. So we pulled up to his house, gated. I'm like, oh, so this how you live? Oh, let's not forget what kind of car he had, bitch. We was in a, I don't know if it was a, I don't know what kind of car it was. I don't know if it was a Corvette. I don't know what it was, but baby, I was gone. I don't know what type of dapper weed they had that I was smoking on that Zah. That was that real Zah. That was that real Zah. All I seen was lights. You know how when you got your eyes closed and you in the car and you passing the lights, the street lights, that's all I seen. I know it's dangerous, you know, to be doing these activities. Look, listen, Linda, I had to do what I had to do. I'm trying to see what that be like. So we got to his house, gated, we get in there, it was big as hell. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, you living like this? So we get in there, whatever. He was just like, oh, you want something to drink? You want to, you know what I'm saying, smoke more? I can't be up. See? So I was like, yeah, why not? Let's, you know what I'm saying, fire up another one. Let's take some shots and stuff like that right there. And we just, you know what I'm saying, I already know what he was trying to do, work his ones. But I was just like, I thought we was gonna get to know each other and stuff. So we start talking, just saying stuff. He started telling me some stuff about what he was going through. Not fun to put his business out there, about how he feel like everybody against him and all this extra stuff. And I'm just like, you know, I'm trying to understand, but I'm just like, well, you chose this life, you know what I'm saying, you want to be a street, you want to be a gangster, you want to be in the hood, so that's what comes with it, you get what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm just like, you know what you expect, for real. You live that life, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, deal with it. So boom, after all that harsh talk, we get to know each other. He start getting on some shit of like, oh, why I ain't been fucking with him, why I ain't been talking to him and all this extra stuff. And I'm like, cuz, like, look at you, like, I never would have thought you would have hopped in my DM. Like, you know how these dudes, they be having fans, bitches falling all out over them. That wasn't me. Like, I wasn't fanned out. Like, I wasn't like that. And I guess that was attracts, you know what I'm saying, dudes to me when I don't be faced or whatever. But, you know, you gotta show me for real. So boom, he told me, I found out he had like a couple kids or whatever. I really don't care. Look, listen, nigga, give me some money. So I was just like, so yeah, so what we gonna do about that? Because previously in the messages, I was just like, oh, what you gonna give me? What you gonna do for me? You get what I'm saying? Blah. I kid you not, y'all. He was just like, what? I gotta pay for that? See, I was just like, well, when you say it like that, shit, yeah, and do this bomb, ishy gushy, yeah, you gotta pay to play. This point I'm on one. So he was like, shit, how much? And I was just like, I don't even fucking know. Every time somebody asks me how much, I don't even never know what to say. I want them to give me what they think I'm worth or whatever. So this nigga tried to give me 3 bands. I was like, shit, I'll take it. What are you talking about? Y'all, like, what I should have asked for 50? 10? I don't fucking know. Shit, I don't know how this shit work. I don't even know how to ask for money. You get what I'm saying? You know, I say some stuff like, oh, what you gonna do for me? What you got for me? Like, top tease. That's how I feel like I ease into the shindigs or whatever. So, boom. He was like, oh, how you want it or whatever. I said, shit, you can Apple Pay it to me. You can Zelle it to me. You can PayPal it to me anyway. I can get it anyway. La la la. So, he sent it through, PayPal or whatever. It was like a secure transaction or whatever. So he sent the money, shit dropped in my account instantly. I was like, okay, cool. So what we doing? What's the giving or whatever? So he was just like, so what you gonna show me? I heard, you know what I'm saying? I heard. I was like, what you hear, babe? What you hear? So he was like, I heard you get down with it. And I was like, you heard correct. You did hear correct. And let me show you a little thing here too. So, long story short, we was in the living room. I rode that like I didn't ride nobody else's. I was so toe up. I got on top. Boom, shawoom, shawoom. He bent me over. Boom, 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 boom. From the side, from the back. It was lovely. It was lovely. But he did wrap it up. Thank God. Because I was too faded to even notice or whatever. It was good. He was average or whatever. He was a little skinny for my liking. Like his body. But, you know, after that, I was just like, you know, it felt good or whatever. And then he was just like, okay, like, you know what I'm saying, when we gonna do this again, da 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 da. And then, like, in my mind, I was like, I can't do this again. Like, I'm not even this type of person. Like, I'm scared shitless. My fucking stomach is in knots. My stomach been in knots this whole time because I'm nervous. I already had to turn my phone off. I already don't know where the hell I'm at. Let me get home. After this, I'm starting to like, hold on. Girl, hold on. Well, you need to, yeah, let's get on somewhere. I was like, well, you know what I'm saying, since this time was so good and since you gave me the funds or whatever. This was early this year. Fuck it. By the way, but I was like, okay, you know, maybe we'll try this again sometime. You know, da 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 da. Long story short, I made it back home. I made it, bitch. He sent me an Uber's black truck back home. So yeah, I made it back home. After that, I went to sleep, woke up, thought about it. I said, I really just sat there and did that shit for that money. But I had that money and I spent it. I spent the hell out that shit too, bitch. I really needed that money too. I was like, oh girl, it came right on this thing. But yeah, honey, I ain't put my mouth on it or anything like that. He ain't put his mouth on it. You know, he was kissing all on my neck, doing a little foreplay and all this extra stuff. But for the most part, I stayed a little safe, you know, or whatever. But ever since then, this whole year, he been in my DM or whatever, talking about, oh, when you gonna let me fly you out? Because I guess he be out doing shows and stuff. He want me to fly out and stuff. And I'm like, I don't know, y'all. Should I fly out to another state? I ain't never been flew out. Flew out for real, for real. Not for real, for real. But fly out, you know what I'm saying, to another state just to, I don't know, y'all. I'm scared to do stuff like that. Y'all know it's too much going on. It's too much fucking going on. So, yeah, I don't know, y'all. I might think about it. It was a time was fucking had, but it's like a one and done situation. It's not some stuff I would do. It's not a lifestyle I want to live either. Like, I don't want to be no rappers like number 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, I'm not trying to be a number. So yeah, y'all, what y'all think? I think I should spin that block because he's still in my DM. I feel like I could still get that. But yeah, y'all, let me know what y'all thought about this story time. Make sure y'all like this video and subscribe to my channel. More story times coming soon, honey. I still got more to go because this year was hell, babe. I took a break from my story times this year because I was going through a lot this year, man, but I'm back and I'm better than ever, and I'm finna drop all my angers. I really fuck with the people that really fuck with me. Let me know if y'all want me to start going live, y'all. Make sure you guys like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.